On the board, you have solve the inequality. You have 2 open the bracket, x plus 3, you close the bracket, then you have your less than sign, 4x minus 2. When you see something like this on the board, you don't need to waste time. All you need to do is just what? Go through it, trash it. Very simple. Now, what should we do here? In order to solve this, first of all, we need to attend to the board mass question. If you watch here, you have a bracket here on the board. And to be able to trash this one, we'll use these 2 outside to open the brackets. That's what we do, obeying the law of board mass. Now let's do that. In order to do this, we first of all we write our solution. Then after the solution, we use the 2 outside to open the bracket. How? Using the 2 to multiply this and use the 2 to multiply this. After that, you bring the remaining one down. Then you collect your like terms. Very simple. Now let's try this. Then you have, let's open the bracket. 2 times x will give us 2x plus 2 times 3 is 6. You bring down your inequality sign, and after that your 4x minus 2. Now having done this, if you watch, we have a variable and a coefficient, then we have coefficients only. Now they are being separated using these signs separated. So we need to bring them back. Let's bring them together. Let's take it one side. Let's take the variable, the coefficient one side, and take the other coefficient the other side, which is collecting of like terms. Now, this 2x that is here, we take this 4x to meet the 2x, so that will be at the particular side. Then this minus 2 here, we take this plus 6, come to this side, so that will be together. That's called collecting of like terms. Now let's collect the like terms. This 2x remains here. Then this is plus 4x. When plus 4x crosses this inequality sign and comes to this side, you change to minus 4x. Then you bring your sign. Then after that, what is remaining here? You have minus 2. Minus 2, you bring it down. Then when plus 6 crosses over this inequality sign, it changes to what? Minus 6. So the like terms has been collected. You see it now? Now what should we do? Let's work on it. Then you have your 2x minus 4x give us minus 2x. Why is it minus 2x? It will give us a negative 2x. Why? Because you cannot take away 4 from 2. So that reason the answer will give you a negative 2x. Then you bring down your sign. Now this is minus 2 minus 6. Minus 2 minus 6 will give us minus 8. Minus 8. Now what should I do? Remember, we are looking for x. We are solving for x. Now how do we solve for x? We want x to be alone. So in order for this x to be alone, we need to remove these attached to it, the coefficients. So what we need to do, we say we divide both sides by minus 2, so that the x will be alone. So dividing both sides by minus 2, minus 2. Now let's divide. Minus cancel minus, 2 cancel 2. We have your x remaining. Now there is another thing here we need to look into. Whenever we are dividing, whenever this, the coefficient we are using to divide both sides is having a negative sign, please, the sign will change. I repeat, whenever the coefficient you're using to divide both sides has a negative sign, like this, we are using minus 2 to divide both sides because it has, this is a coefficient with a variable. Since we are using minus 2 to divide both sides, this sign will change from less than to greater than, because of this minus 2 we are using to divide. Then coming to this part, minus will cancel out minus. 2 we go into 8 to give us 4. So our answer is 8 greater than 4. That is the answer. Thank you.